What you see here is a quiet place, a place where nothing appears to be happening, and because of that, many things slowly become visible. In the center of the image, there is a narrow wooden pier. It stretches forward in a straight line, starting close to where you are standing and extending outward into the water. The wood looks slightly worn, practical rather than decorative, as if it has been used many times over a long period of time. It does not look fragile, but it does not look new either. It feels steady, familiar, and unchanged. The pier does not rush anywhere. It does not suggest a destination. It simply exists in this position. There is no boat tied to it, no person waiting at the edge, no movement suggesting urgency or intention. It connects land to water, and then it stops, without explanation. On both sides of the pier, the water is calm, so calm that it behaves almost like a mirror. The surface reflects the sky above with quiet precision. Soft blues, pale whites, and gentle gradients appear twice, once in the sky and once below it. For a moment, it becomes difficult to tell where the sky ends and where the water begins. The reflection feels nearly complete, as if nothing has been left out. Small ripples are present on the surface, but they do not interrupt the reflection very much. They gently bend the shapes, slightly warping the clouds. This movement is slow, subtle, almost unnoticeable unless you remain still and continue looking. On the left side of the image, a dense cluster of trees lines the edge of the lake. They appear dark green and closely packed together. Individual trees are difficult to distinguish. Instead, they form a single mass. Their reflection reaches downward into the water, creating a symmetrical shape that feels intentional, even though it is entirely natural. It mirrors the trees above without adding anything new. These trees do not react to being observed. They do not shift or draw attention to themselves. They simply remain where they are, unchanged. On the right side, the land opens slightly. The trees are still present, but they are spaced farther apart. Beyond them, low hills rise gently in the background. Their shapes are soft and rounded, without sharp edges. As they move farther into the distance, they fade slightly, blending into the surrounding air. A thin layer of mist or cloud rests near these hills. It does not dominate the scene. It does not announce itself. It becomes noticeable only after spending more time looking, only after the larger shapes have settled in your mind. Above everything, the sky is wide and open. Long, stretched clouds move slowly across it. They do not suggest a storm. They do not suggest dramatic change. They suggest time passing quietly, without interruption. The light in the image feels even and stable. There are no harsh shadows. Nothing feels rushed or forced by the sun. It could be early morning, or it could be late afternoon. The exact moment is unclear, and it does not need to be defined. What matters is the stillness. There are no people visible in the image, no animals, no signs of activity or recent movement. The scene feels paused, as if it exists outside of any specific moment, as if time moves around it, rather than through it. The pier suggests the possibility of movement, but it does not demand it. You could walk forward, but you are not expected to. Standing still feels just as appropriate, just as natural. This image does not tell a story with a beginning or an end. It does not suggest what happened before or what might happen next. It simply presents what is here, exactly as it is. Water, wood, trees, sky. Everything feels balanced. Nothing competes for attention. Nothing tries to stand out or explain itself. Spending more time with the image does not reveal new information. Instead, it slowly removes the need to search for it. The longer you look, the less you expect something to happen. The pier remains still. The water continues to reflect. The trees hold their shape. The sky remains open, and nothing more is required.